Hello, everyone. Welcome back. This is RandoGEEK. All right, so I found something cool that I want to talk to you about. I was looking at US Mobile's website, anticipating the AT&T plan drop, of course. So I'm like, let's look around. Let's see what's going on. US Mobile's been doing some hot stuff lately. Website's looking good. I'm like, let's see what they got going on, what else they got going on, because they've been doing a lot of stuff. So I came across what appears to be landline service being offered from US Mobile. That's right, 2024. And we're going to talk about landline service. And why? Because I think this is really cool. How this is being set up is a cool thing, I think. And I like that it's being offered because, believe it or not, there's a lot of customers that still enjoy the peace of mind of having a landline in their house. Whether or not they actually use it doesn't even matter. Some customers, they just want it there. It feels good being there. They like looking on the counter and seeing what appears to be a landline and hearing that landline ring once a year, right? Like I said, they may never use it. Maybe they get a crank call once in a while, but they just like having it there. All right, so what's being offered here? How does this work? Because I'll tell you, it's different than traditional landline service, and that's why I'm talking about it. All right, so the pricing seems pretty good. All right, there's two different prices. It's $9.99 a month on an annual plan. If you pay upfront annually, you will pay $9.99 a month for this service. If you're paying month to month, it's $12.99. You get 1 month free. You have to purchase the phone device base here. So you would have to purchase this phone base or device in order for it to work. How does this work? Well, you do not need internet connection, to be clear, which is what makes this really cool and why we're talking about this. No internet connection. This does not work like your traditional landline service. You simply order a plan. You get a SIM card. You pop the SIM into the back of the modem here, the router, and you're good to go. It comes with a cable, right? Power cable. You plug that into the wall, and then you're good to go. It's activated just like a cell phone. No internet. So if your internet crashes, it doesn't matter because you're basically going to be on either Verizon or T-Mobile's network, which is what's being offered. I don't know if when AT&T drops, if that'll be an option as well. As of right now, we're going to say it's either going to be Verizon or T-Mobile, and I don't know if you can choose. To be honest, perhaps when you check out, you can probably choose. I would assume you can choose which network you want, but I'm not 100% clear on that just yet. But I want to say you could probably choose. So anyway, you can bring your own existing landline phone if you have one, or you can purchase a new one and simply plug it into the back of the router here. You've got your antennas, like I said, your power cable, and you're good to go. And this is basically how it's going to work. Once it's plugged in, you set everything up. The phone talks to the router. Signal is good. Start making calls. Now, apparently you can bring an existing landline number or you can choose a new number. So that's good to know as well. So let's go ahead and continue here. So like I said, $12.99 a month. You get 1 month free once you purchase the phone device router down there. And then you get unlimited nationwide calling, international calling to 200 plus destinations. As mentioned, no internet connection required. 24/7 real human support and help. So US Mobile's really good on helping customers when they need something. And then there's a comparison chart of pricing, what you would pay with US Mobile's home phone service compared to traditional landline service from other carriers. So as we can see here, Xfinity wants $30 a month plus taxes. There's an activation fee of $30 plus taxes. Right? AT&T is crazy expensive, $46 a month plus taxes. Verizon's bonkers with almost $60 a month for landline service in 2024, $35 activation fee. And then Frontier and the rest, you know, they break down, they're a little cheaper, but still too expensive, right? So US Mobile wants $9.99 a month. Taxes and fees are included, zero activation fee, no internet required, unlimited nationwide calling, 24/7 customer service, 200 plus destinations, right? So all good here. Now, don't get me wrong. If you're cool with having an internet connection, Magic Jack is the way to go. It's like $43 a year or like $100 and change for like 3 years. So if you're cool with the internet connection version of it and you just want a landline that way, magicJack is cheaper. But if you do not want to use your internet connection, you want it separate. If you like the idea of what US Mobile is offering, it's a SIM card completely separate. You can choose either, I believe you can choose Verizon or T-Mobile's network, and maybe even AT&T once they drop their service. So that's pretty cool, right? You don't have to have, your internet, which can be sometimes congested, right? You have it completely separate. And if you're someone that does use landline service a lot, this may really be worth it. So what are you paying? Maybe $120 a year versus $50 a month with a company like Verizon and AT&T, or somewhere in that ballpark. We just went over the prices. They're nuts for landline service, right? So I think it's pretty cool. That's why we're talking about it. Let's go through more of this stuff here. So again, wireless home phone base station, your own phone or any new one, right? And what else we got here? Order your router. So here we go. So like I said, $12.99 a month or $9.99 a month. So you would have to pay annual though for that. Your router is $90 plus taxes. So keep that in mind. This is $90. You do have to purchase this. But then after that, that's it. Free month of service, unlimited nationwide calling, keep your number or pick a new one, voicemail, caller ID, and more for free. Works with your existing handset, free backup battery. So if, everything goes down, you got a backup battery, you're good to go. Free shipping and returns within 14 days. So overall, we're talking about this simply because I know it's 2024. Most people do not want a landline. But if you or someone does want a landline and you want a cheap version compared to what other carriers are offering, and you don't like magicJack, you don't want to use your internet connection, you like the idea of using a SIM card and choosing T-Mobile or Verizon as your carrier for your landline service at an affordable price, this is kind of cool. I think it's pretty cool that they're offering this. It's different than what we've seen with other carriers. So I don't know. I haven't really heard too much about other carriers offering this kind of landline service. Usually it's VoIP, voice over, internet protocol. But there you have it, guys. I'll link the website down for you in the description. I'm not affiliated. You guys buy this. It's on you. I'm just letting you know. I try to help you guys out when I see things that I think you might be interested in. And that's what we do here. As always, thank you so much for stopping by and watching. And I'll catch you in the next one. Bye for now.